Alright, just so you can see again, the Ontario International Airport flying over my head again on the sidewalk. This is not coincidental targeting, it's a pattern of conduct of targeting, and it's also happening in the specific environment just like you saw last night in the engineered light. Targeting where I'm also targeting in a manner where there's no arrivals or departures. This is not having anything to do with the operations of the airport that are legitimate or lawful. This is where the fake sun is located. Where the entity you already know is stalking, because this is why Ontario police are stalking at this same hotel at 9 o'clock in the morning when the fake sun is still here, and while the entity is still gang stalking at 12:51 p.m. while the fake sun is still over me here, and that airport is using commercial planes to fly over my head in this parking lot flying south over me. This is why the entity is still gang stalking after 5 p.m. flying over me. At the mobile gas station targeting, flying over my room, at this venue targeting, flying over my head in the parking lot targeting, doing so in that specific environment, and they're targeting with the people. These are demons. An engineer light flies toward me like you already know as the demon-possessed pattern of conduct while they're stalking as a population. And this is a population of terrorists who are exposing in federal court for prosecution of the United States government as to how they conspire murder and kidnapping American citizens as a government system. That's the connection of the demons that are targeting on the ground and the demons that are targeting in the sky space. And this is the criminal conduct that the Ontario police are acting fully complicit to. They are gang stalking as an entity as well, and they are all conspiring the death of an American citizen that they have tried to sacrifice as this satanic targeting system is exposed. And they're doing so pursuant to what is criminal conduct that Tracy Banks remains engaged in, while Jason Isaac Fields and Tracy Banks have conspired together my death via gang stalking by the United States government that's targeting in the ways that I show. In the state of California, they are doing so in furtherance of an ongoing criminal conspiracy to commit murder by theft of my property. All right, and this is relevant to the entity that is going to federal prison. That includes Tracy Banks and Jason Isaac Fields. But Alan D. Wappner is being removed from office for acting in furtherance of a conspiracy to commit murder while targeting me, engaging in terrorism with the people of the state, and using the planes and the city of Ontario that's also using the police department, the Ontario police, who are targeting as well. This is P.O.C. It's currently 7:19 a.m. and that synchronicity, that demonic synchronicity, the demons that are monitoring, and the entity that meets me right here on the sidewalk to fly over my head and then do a U-turn right here at the mobile. If you'll recall, as I documented days ago, the entity flies over the mobile gas station right here in between the two properties, targeting me and doing so. This is the entity that's engaging in that. This has a departure from the airport. This is straight targeting, and this is, again, solicited by Tracy Banks, Jason Isaac Fields, the U.S. government that is indeed engaged in targeting, and so is the city of Ontario. That's Impossible Light. Omnitrans is monitoring as well. That's Stalking with Light. This is P.O.C. under the fake sun that remains on 1 street. P.O.C. That's Delta Airlines. Delta Airlines is engaging in this conduct, and I want to be clear, that is engaging in what is satanic. This is the sacrifice. This is the entity that's engaging in the Ontario Police Department engaging in this conduct by flying in circles over my head. This is clear targeting under a fake sun that remains on this same street, Euclid Avenue, okay, where the sun is not going to remain in a natural environment. That's the entity that's engaging in that, okay? That's the pattern of conduct. It is 7:20 a.m. This is while Tracy Banks is remaining, and Jason Isaac Fields, that's the government, is remaining in custody of property that belongs to me, maintaining a secret conservatorship, maintaining a fraudulent marriage on paper, which the government is fully engaged in concert with the government that is also targeting me, engaging in gang stalking and furtherance of murder. They are going to federal prison, and the government that is engaged in targeting in the city of Ontario is a part of the criminal conspiracy to commit murder, while I have proven how the government is targeting in concert with that entity. This is P.O.C. It's 7:21 a.m. at 2301 South Euclid Avenue. The fake sun's remaining over me at the Ontario Town Square as I'm documenting the Ontario police stalking me at that venue at 10 o'clock in the morning where I go into the Ovid Family Community Library. 3 hours from now, the sun is not on 1 street still, and it's not over 1 person on 1 street. It's also not going to be in Florida in the natural environment where the city of Ontario is showing that the population, the government, is engaged indeed in targeting, which is proven through an environment which is unique to where I'm at and everything that the government is doing, including terrorism and harassment using commercial planes. This is P.O.C. Delta Airlines is what you saw. UPS is what you saw. These are companies that are going to be prosecuted with regard to the federal RICO. They are illustrating what every business in the state of California is engaged in its criminal monitoring. P.O.C.